Every time there's a draft, it's sort of like renewal.
The Utah Jazz select
Karolinko. Williams at the buzzer.
Earl Bailey.
He's there to help, and he blocks it.
Hayward, the jumper. Yes!
Stockton right side of Malone.
It's a massive opportunity for us to be championship competitive.
Because I don't know if he's going to be able to come over to work out or not, depending on their schedule.
Part of this is that whatever number you go, sticking in the NBA, getting better, learning how to compete against men, and it's our charge to help him do that.
This process is a culmination of years of work trying to narrow down who is the best player for the Utah Jazz, who do we want to select on draft night to add to our club and help us build the organization in the direction that we want to go. It takes work from a number of people that are scouting people in high school, college, around the world, internationally. We bring all that information into our building and match it up with our analytics department, our health and performance department.
But he does have a great lift, and I think he can learn on how to defend some of the guys by using his lift, especially this.
Overall, Bart and the scouting staff and all of us have been working on this draft for 2 years, at least. The different FIBA competitions and Team USA stuff, and we get an early look. Then we have a college season, and then a lot of meetings and trying to make a series of really good decisions for here. And we're excited about the draft.
Right, I get a pass from Andrew on one more like that, or it can go bottom up as well. Everybody got it? You guys got to figure it out. Here we go.
There's the on-court component, obviously, which is one of the most important. They have to be able to play at a certain level of talent and be able to play in the NBA. After that, it then starts to look at their physical size, their athleticism, how hard do they work, how do they interpret coaching and understand coaching. We're not just getting them for 1 year, we're hopefully having them for a career, and we want them to represent us the way that we want to be as an organization.
Competitiveness, toughness.
Go to work. Clear, 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 Dunker. Good, pressure, pressure. Come on, screen, screen. Set. Shift, 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 shift.
Physical attributes, skill.
Be sharp, maintain your space. You got 3 passes, got to find the corner 3. Here we go.
You have to have pretty much all 4 to be a success, but if you have those 4 building blocks, doesn't mean you have to be a finished product. The Jazz have a chance to develop a really good player, and you're giving the player the best chance possible.
I just think this kid...
Or a true point. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. He's more of a shooter and scorer, too.
Yep. This kid really has that irrational confidence that...
Yeah. That's his
I think it's incredible for him to come in. Of course, he was highly touted, but not, coming in like with the reach, with all the All-American nods.
Having picks kind of throughout the draft, we have to really study the whole draft and know who we like in those ranges. But I think it also just gives us the ability to interview, interact, bring in for workouts so many players, where we can bring in players from basically the entire range of the draft and get to know them. And I think it allows us just the ability to have more access.
The biggest thing we know is that most, if not a large portion of this draft, is going to be quite young. And so it's incumbent on us as an organization to select the right person. Talent is still the most rare, character and work ethic, because you're making a projection on how good you think this guy can be.